I think along those lines, maybe we could also talk about a little bit your philosophy on
celebrities.
no people supporting you.
Oh, right.
When you're not a celebrity, because I saw I think it was a tweet this morning where someone was saying like people will more readily support a celebrity who's doing something that you in your little local town was doing first,
Right.
and they'll support that celebrity, but then they only support you when you pop off and you get,
or you take a picture with that person.
Right.
We working, hashtag we working. You got to put that so they understand.
So how do you deal? You have a philosophy on, expecting support from people that you know when you're an artist or creator.
Don't expect it. No, so the reason she wants me to talk about this because when she was first doing stuff, like when she was stepping out of the realm people knew her as, in terms of now she was stepping into guided meditation. We were doing music, and I could see a little bit of frustration about people that she knew that she would expect to have supported her.
Right.
In those endeavors, they didn't. And I was trying to tell her that that was something that me and my sister both went through when we first started. Like we were like, we're making music, we're doing videos. How come the people around us that we know personally that, have seen us, how come they're not supporting us? How come they don't, is it that they don't like our stuff? And it took a few years really for me to get through it. It really crystallized the concept that one, you just can't care. They're not your fans.
Right.
Those are not your
audience.
That is not your audience.
It's not your audience until
no, they're
you
never
pop off.
They're never your audience. They're never your audience. They don't see you that way. That's not how they see you.
That's a good point.
That's not their perspective of you. They will, my boys that I hoop with, no matter how famous I get or whatever level I reach or whatever movie I produce, they're never going to see me like they see The Rock, or Jason Momoa or Spike Lee, or they're never going to see me like that because they don't know them. There's separation. There's a thing about them, like, and that's the flip side of that, right? Like what Calvin was talking about when he was here. His brothers don't care who he works with. They're his brothers.
Right.
So there is value to that, right? And we look for, and now that doesn't mean that his brothers don't support him. Their support looks different. It doesn't show up.
Like I'm sure, like I know that
it doesn't show up
and all that stuff
that you would like it to.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people whose support looks different from them actually responding to your art directly. I'm talking about people who don't
see it. They don't share it.
They won't
hit the like
button. Like the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, they won't hit the like button. They won't share it. They would, they would share a celebrity, like you said, they would share a celebrity that's doing the same thing.
Right.
They're not. You can't care about that. You literally, if you're an artist, you cannot care.
Speak to the people.
Speak
to the people.
You cannot care about the people that don't support you. You can't do it. I don't care if it's your mom. And I'm not saying you don't care about your mom. I'm saying you can't care that she doesn't rock with you.
I should laugh.
No, you can't care if she doesn't rock with you.
She'll come around.
Even if she doesn't.
Maybe not.
This is what I'm saying. You can't think about that. You have to focus on the people that do. You have to find the people that do. Ask yourself, is what you're making really for them, or do you expect them to support you because they know you?
Right.
And they might not like what you do.
Right.
They might hate what you do. I've had friends tell me, we put out a project and my boy's like, yeah, I listened to it. I just didn't like it. That's hard to hear. I had to ask myself, what does he like? No, I'm not even trying to play him. What does he like? Like, because when I look at what he likes, of course he doesn't like what I did. That's not what I do.
Right.
That wasn't meant for him. That doesn't mean we're not friends. He likes what he likes. At the same time, I've had strangers that loved it. They're messaging like, I can't believe y'all should be bigger.
Yeah.
I should sell my merch to them.
Right.
Like, focus on the people that love you and don't take it to the point of, well, they must, like, you can't take it personal. You cannot take it personal when you step into any public profile, and that's anything, right? I always think about, like, imagine being a national level politician. The amount of hate that people, like, they would be like, why would you say that? Why would you be on TV? Why would you sign this? What does their family say? They still have family, they have friends. Their friends, their family and friends might not share their same political opinion, like, or they might want them to do stuff. Like, no matter what you do, if you reach a certain level of success, like
Skyns. you